be Murtaza Yamin to bowl the first. And that's a nice start. Good backing up there from Shah. Flicks this in the ear of the man that comes in. That's a good bit of fielding. And he's had to hurry back here. And, well, the ball is still going. The batters, well, what are they thinking? The ball, in it comes. Ooh, would have been very close, but I think he would have been out. And starts with a very slow delivery, and this one has been picked up easily, and over it goes. Balle, balle, balle. Shakalagya. Well, look, Winda, I mean, he's just floated this one up. He hasn't really got the zip that he normally gets into his bowling. Maybe that's just because it's the first delivery. Goes big, goes down the ground. Has he got enough of it? Yes, he has. So 6 more. And the Suraj Gada was the closest one to this, but it goes over his head. So Jawad Shah. That's full, and that's going to be a no ball. Surely this is going to be called. I mean, it goes to the boundary. Guys, that one's been
bad
missed.
decision. I don't often say that.
This has been clubbed hard. Oh, that's gone like a bullet. Oh, what a hit this is from Jawad Shah.
Inconsolable. Anyway, don't worry about this one, because this one's not coming back and it's still going up. Well, taxi. Let's go and find that one. Maximo, a big one to finish the power play. It's 32 for no loss after 3.
Yeah, what's happened to Jawad here once he's played? I mean, it's a terrific shot.
Just a slightly different looking schedule today, although we still will have 4 matches.
Oh no, Vinny. Sorry to interrupt.
Come
but
on,
I mean,
this
is poor. And this one's gone up in the air, and fielder keeping an eye on it. And that's 6 runs, I think. I think he's already gone past the line as this is going over. Yes, it is called 6. Manos arriba, arbitro. Eso es 6 carreras.
Even this, I think he just loses.
Oh, he's going for another one, and this one is sailing over as well. Yes, it is. Balle, balle, balle. Wow, it's firework time here. Yeah, the hips on the ground. And this one's been absolutely smashed out of here. It's another one that goes out off the ground. And you know what? Look, I'm going to call this. He's got to go off. This is troubling him. There's a long way to go in this series. I think it probably makes sense for him just to go off and to get a bit of treatment. Full delivery, hit straight. Fielder is not going to be able to stop it. This is a delightful shot from Umar Shah. I'll be surprised if we see him in the field. Attempted slow ball, but beautifully put away. This is all about timing. This is a delightful shot.
The leg off him, and he'd still probably want to field.
This could be a chance, and it's Hussein, the keeper, and no mistakes. So El Presidente takes the catch, and they do get the first wicket. Is that of Umar Shah? And just not able to get underneath this one. So they do finally get a breakthrough.
He gets a bit lucky. This one's going to sneak into the corner of the goal. That's 4. Talent about him. There's a bit of talent about this as well, as Shah just leans back and sends this one a long way over the fence. Maximo, as Jawad Shah moves into the 40s.
Oh, this is massive. This really is. Here we go. Boom. Yeah, looking for a 6 to get to the 50, I'm sure. And there you go. Bang. Over it goes. And that's another 50 to Jawad Shah.
Yeah, work rally. Yeah, exactly right, Rico.
Oh, that's a beauty. That's a good response. The first ball was a wide. And then he gets a top quality Yorker in here. And Jawad Shah has to depart, and he goes. And Curtis give a good delivery. This was really well bowled. And I'll give you my thoughts on it. It goes for the slower one, and it could bring him a wicket. Is it going to be a 3-foot? Yes, it is. The catch is taken, and that's nicely held as well from the fielder, coming in from the deep. So
Cyril
another one goes down.
Yeah, nice catch. And yeah, he got the jump on it, didn't he?
Could be another. And, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It should have been. Up in the air. Got to be taking this, surely. And, oh, what's he done? He's done the juggling act. But he does hold on to it. And the young man does get a wicket. So well done to Bilal. He went for 19 off his first. He did think he got his first wicket. Maybe dashing. And this time the finger goes up.
Oh, wow.
Well, hang on a minute. It was no, look, I'm liking this. The umpire behind the stumps, not the umpire, excuse me, the wicketkeeper who's saying the captain is saying, no, that doesn't touch anything. I like this. He's gone big, but he's gone up in the air. Fielder comes in, gets himself underneath it, and takes a very good catch. That's well done. And Vimal Kandanduri says, thank you very much. I'll have this.
And he'll just do it anyway. Last ball, 106 on the board.
And that's out. Well, good work from the man who's Mr. Sportsman as well. We know him as the ice cream walla. He's also the pronto walla. He's also Mr. Sporting as well. He said one that wasn't out. He said, no, it's not out. Change your mind. I'm not going to honour that appeal. And then, well, good things happen to nice people. That's what I say.
So, I mean, they really slowed down, didn't they? According to my calculations, they only scored, how many would that be? Off the last three overs, they scored 14 runs. Of the Mouflons. 107 to win for Cyprus Mouflons. Guess I was driven away off the back foot. And will get through for a single. And just start Java Shah stretching that back. The backs are funny, actually, because you can get these kind of strains, and sometimes they only hurt when you turn or twist in a particular direction.
Well, this is being put away, and that will be the first boundary. And it's an emphatic one. It goes for 6 runs, and he's absolutely muscled this one. Gets this past the fielder, and it will race away to the boundary. So finally, they've had some success there on that leg side. That's a nice shot. This is going to be 4 more, back-to-back 4s. And I think this is now where you start to think about perhaps moving that man that's been out on the offside for a long time. He's not had nothing to do there on the offside boundary. I think he's got to come in and you've got to push.
They'll score as many points as they can, and then the other team will try and beat it. That's normally that's my one-sentence explanation. And if you want to score them, that's one way to do it. That one goes all the way.
Here he's looking to hit. And this is up in the air, and this goes all the way. Balle, balle, balle. Ginna sona, manos arriba, arbitro. Eso es 6 carreras.
Yeah, this is a 6.
Well struck, but fielder, well, he makes an amazing foot stop. And
that's another foot on the full, though, isn't it?
It is. So look, he's come in, and I think he's realised, and he's absolutely right, the catch isn't on. This contract line on it, and he seems to have done this. He's up in the air, and he might be rewarded with it. Wicketkeeper Mashar says, this is all mine. And there you go. There's the wicket. So that's a good tip for some of the youngsters there. Don't worry about charging in and having a long run-up. It's all about what you do with the ball. And Navid Ahmed there just cuts his run-up down to half of what it normally is. It was pretty wide, this delivery. But Umar Shah takes a catch. And Kanduri, he really has to get going here now. And it's do or die. And he's got to go. There's a good catch taken. And it's Munir. Well, we saw him do some fielding with his feet earlier. And he's just showing there he can do it with his hands as well. Takes a good catch. He does this crocodile style. But I think this is Vimal Kanduri. I think he has to do this. He has to go for the big shot. And he was just chewing up too many balls. Nice looking shot. And it may get him a boundary. And it will. That's just nicely played. So Lukwinder Singh.
I'll try and get back to as many as I can so you can get me at Mr. Maximo. As this next one is cut away. And it's going to be 4.
Ball badminton. Play a lot of badminton. Squash as well. This one's up in the air. This is an opportunity. And, well, Mutaz says, I've lost it. I don't know where it is. Well, you see this early, but it could be run out. And what's the umpire having to do here? Well, I think he's going to go upstairs. Well, I think he hasn't got the bat down here. Well, they take the 2 on. They're pretty sure they've got their man, and this could be suicidal.
He's got the body language of the man. He's a dead man walking, like Minder Singh.
That was a little silly. And also, when you think how well he was batting, this one's up in the air, and it goes all the way. 6 carreras. Lagya Shaka. But I tell you what, I think Jawad Shah.
Yeah.
This gets an edge, and it's going to go all the way.
And factoring in all the the variables. Now this one is hit away nicely over cover. This one will go for 4.
He's taking him on. Look, already gets into position. And this is up in the air and it keeps going. Well, that one's going to end up somewhere near that fire over there. Well, this kookaburra is going to come back warm. It goes all the way. That's pretty full. He hits it in the air. The catch is taken. And was pretty high, but I think probably just dips down. So they get the breakthrough, but it's not the one they want. I mean, Thadani, he does go for, from just his second delivery.
I think he's crouching here, so it probably looks a bit higher than it actually is. We'll see it on the replay.
Up. This one's pretty full. Does need to be put away. Could be close if this hits. And I think they've got him. This has got to be out. This is a difficult one, I think, for the umpires. I think they're the baddies in the air. There is on the line. I think he may have just made it.
I think he just makes it.
And, no, he's been given out.
Oh, wow. I mean, let's try and find the money shot there again.
Wadana, he didn't have to do this. And this is 4 runs. This is help. The Yorker goes wrong. Okay, it was close, but you just don't do it. And you've got to stay at the other end. Now he's going for the man-cat. And if he's honouring it, it's going to be given out.
Yeah, and the competitors. Let's have a look. And so if they want to appeal here, it's out. I mean, it's lazy non-striking. I know it always leaves a funny taste.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's the crunch time of the game. And look, where's Gadara? Where's Gadara looking? He's not looking at all at the bowler. Yeah. We're going to do it.
Captain
We're giving you a heads up at the start of the game. Just be watching.
That's a nice hit. And this one, if it don't plug, will be 4 runs. It will. That will certainly help. A nice shot.
Oh, here we go. Well, there, guess what? That's it. It's going to be game over. There is the 5 penalty runs. And so it will be the Mouflons that win this one. And they're going to do it with 6 balls to spare. And we actually had one of these a while ago in the Spanish Championship weekend. I mean, there was a man-cat, and that slowed the game down so much that I think that's what caused the 5 penalty runs. So that's the first time I've actually ever seen that, because they needed 4 to win. And then, yeah, I mean, I know there'd be allowances, but when I look at it and I see that this innings now has gone for 56 minutes,